a bone. Doggy, doggy, look a bone, look a bone. Doggy, look a bone. Doggy, doggy, look a bone, look a bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy song. Is now they care. They start to share plenty favor. Their behavior is so concerned. First time they learn. Yes, now people getting burned. So they run to one and all, begging big and begging small. Doggy, look at back way, look at highway, look at hospital. Doggy, look at bone. Doggy, doggy, look at bone, look at bone. Doggy, look at bone. Doggy, doggy, look at bone, look at bone. After election, all the bone gone. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy song. In little track behind God's back, see them reaching, hear them preaching. We quite aware of problems here. Have hope, deliverance near. We go clean your dirty drain. We go build a water main. Life will be so happy if you only fought for we again. Doggy, look a bone. Doggy, doggy, look a bone, look a bone. Doggy, look a bone. Doggy, doggy, look a bone, look a bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy song. Like old puppy, they just treat me when time to run for election. All this dog treatment is done. And what make the thing a joke, like the trick does always work. They ill-treat the puppy, beat the puppy, then they come to coke. Doggy, look a bone. Doggy, doggy, look a bone, look a bone. Doggy, look a bone. Doggy, doggy, look a bone, look a bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy sock. All through the years, we shared in tears. They too busy. They can't see we. Time to depend on we both. So then, just so we and them is friends. Stopping to say how they do, shaking hand with me and you. They will hug your granny, kiss your baby, while we dribble too. Doggy look a bone, doggy doggy look a bone, look a bone. Doggy look a bone, doggy doggy look a bone, look a bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy song. Is now they care. They start to share plenty favor. Their behavior is so concerned. First time they learn. Yes, now people getting burned. So they run to one and all, begging big and begging small. Doggy, look at back way, look at highway, look at hospital. Doggy, look at bone. Doggy, doggy, look at bone, look at bone. Doggy, look at bone. Doggy, doggy, look at bone, look at bone. After election, all the bone gone. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy song. In little track behind God's back, see them reaching, hear them preaching. We quite aware of problems here. Have hope, deliverance near. We go clean your dirty drain. We go build a water main. Life will be so happy if you only fought for we again. Doggy look a bone. Doggy doggy look a bone, look a bone. Doggy look a bone. Doggy doggy look a bone, look a bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy song. Them politician like old puppy, they just treat me when time to run for election. All this dog treatment is done, and what make the thing a joke? Like the trick does always work. They ill treat the puppy, beat the puppy, then they come to folks. Doggy look a bone. Doggy doggy look a bone, look a bone. Doggy look a bone. Doggy doggy look a bone, look a bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy suck. Can't see me, time to depend on we vote. So then, just so and them is friend. Stop it to say howdy do. Shaking hand with me and you. They will hug your granny, kiss your baby. Why be dribble too? Doggy look a bone. Doggy, doggy look a bone, look a bone. Doggy look a bone. Doggy, doggy look a bone, look a bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy song. Is now they care. They start to share plenty favor. Their behavior is so concerned. First time they learn. Yes, now people getting burned. So they run to one and all, begging big and begging small. Doggy, look at back way, look at highway, look at hospital. Doggy, look at bone. Doggy, doggy, look at bone, look at bone. Doggy, look at bone. Doggy, doggy, look at bone, look at bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy song. Like old Poppy, they just treat me when time to run for election. All this dog treatment is done. And what make the thing a joke, like the tricksters always work. They ill-treat the puppy, beat the puppy, then they come to folks. Doggy look a bone. Doggy, doggy look a bone, look a bone. Doggy look a bone. Doggy, doggy look a bone, look a bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy sock. All through the years, we shared in tears. They too busy. They can't see me. we both, so then, just so, we and them is friends. Stopping to say howdy do, shaking hand with me and you. They will hug your granny, kiss your baby, while we dribble too. Doggy look a bone, doggy look a bone, doggy look a bone, doggy look a bone. After election, all the bone done, so come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it, doggy song. Is now they care, they start to share plenty favor. Their behavior is so concerned. First time they learn, yes now people getting burned. So they run to one and all, begging big and begging small. Doggy, look at back way, look at highway, look at hospital. Doggy, look at bone. Doggy, look at bone. Doggy, look at bone. Doggy, look at bone. After election, all the bone gone. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it, doggy song. In little track behind God's back, see them reaching, hear them preaching. We quite aware of problems here. Have hope, deliverance near. We go clean your dirty drain. We go build a water main. Life will be so happy if you only vote for we again. Doggy look a bone. Doggy, doggy look a bone, look a bone. Doggy look a bone. Doggy, doggy look a bone, look a bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it, doggy song.
You are listening to The Street 919 FM. Stay with us for news, interviews, and commentary that shape our democracy. Street 919 FM, the official station that defends the nation.
It's over. Think it again. Listen. If I was see Rash Shorty, Chalk Dust, any one of them tell them I what George say. Think it over. Think it again. I sit home listening to my radio. They say they're going and jam some calypso. They say they have something brand new from Rash Shorty. So I sit down patiently listening to he. But when I hear the man start back talking preacher, and then he start to diss up at Jala, is when I hear he start calling IWER George name. I hold my head and start to ball, not my name again. 3 years ago he say IWER you singing Tata. Last year he come back with the same Tata. It look like Shorty I running out of lyrics, and he want me to teach him a few new tricks. I is the man who sing boom boom 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and every time I sing it the people does whine. In Shorty never used to treat young guys so not so crude. I way that teach him how to gamble and eat some food. Think it over, think it again, Mr. Hail Selassie, think it over.
Think it over, think it again. Good afternoon, Trinidad. Good afternoon, beautiful Tobago. Good afternoon to one and all. Something is not right, Chris. Good afternoon, good afternoon. If you're hearing me out there, I want to say good afternoon to each and every one of you. I want to say much love and respect to everyone for locking down with us each and every day. It is Friday. It is Friday. You know, Fridays are kind of short day. Look, Iwa in the young days now, right? Look, Iwa when he had here on the head now. Think it over, think it again. Well, yes. Well, we are here. Well, I'm here. Heavy's having some car issues. So, you know, I hope he's going to be here shortly. You know, the forces. The forces. Let me leave this, let it play for a little bit for you, right? Because I see we are having a slight technicals.
It again, Mr. Shorty, think it over. Think it again, Hail Selassie, think it over. Think it again, cause everybody know IWER could sing Kaiso, the party side of me. That is how I just get work in Miami. Think it over.
Right, so thank you to Chris. Thank you, Chris, for sorting me out very quickly there. You can now join me live on, are we live, Chris? Yeah, right, we are live on all the social media platforms. I want to say good afternoon to each and everyone again. If you weren't hearing me just now you're hearing me. Of course, Heavy is experiencing a little car difficulties today. I advise that Heavy go down to the beach, walk with a blue soap, some cow mess, some cow dung. Chris, some cow dung for Heavy, and a bag of salt and 3 lime. Alright? And check up yourself. Because it look like they're working against here in all corners. It look like somebody rest down a light in a corner for you, Heavy. I'm not, Chris, I don't mean that in any bad way, but things are looking too good for Heavy now. Now Heavy's experiencing car problems, you know, but I hope he gets through anyhow. I hope he gets through. Of course, I am here. You know, the time is short this afternoon, and we're gonna just start off by taking your calls and hearing from you on the outside. I want to hear some new callers as well. You know, you listen to the program, so take up the phone today and give me a call. I want to hear from everybody today, you know. This is eventing hour, of course, so, you know, anything on your mind, anything that you want to get off your chest, I'm going to allow you to get off your chest today. All right, 342-0081 and 466-5391. All right, that's the numbers. Let me start taking the calls one time, all right? Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon, caller.
Let me see, good afternoon, hear me?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Okay, Heavy, good afternoon, my brother. Stay strong, brother. Always go to the north coast of the country and bathe in the purest water. They can't conquer you. Because you're dealing with issues, CTC. You don't make that no joke neither to you. You must be careful.
Yeah, I just secure myself. I just make sure and secure myself. Trust me.
Okay, straight to the point now, my venting time. Now, I realized that the brother in the city gate, the maxi driver, was charged for his refusal of assisting the police.
Yeah.
That is a good sign to see things like that happening in the country. So the people who just walk away with the policy that they don't lock up politician here and politician is Gary, you see all that going and take a change in this country, because I tell you, my people, Trinidad is in a state that you couldn't believe we reached to that. You see, and I don't want the citizens to be angry with the police and angry with the Coast Guard, angry with the licensed authority. You see, don't get yourself angry with them, because we need them around us. They come from within us. In Jamaica, the politicians did that, and you know what they had us to do after? They had us to create a community for the protective service to live in. So we wasn't living among the people in Jamaica, not living amongst the protective service. They're living amongst the criminal and themselves. We need our protective service to be a part of us, and we must be a part of them, because they come from us. Don't let politicians use them to make us enemies. This is so important for a country in this state. This kind of economy right now, that is the only direction the politician will have to turn, is to turn the place into a police and thief state. We ain't going to bring that on us. So people try and stay out of the way of these set of traffic problems. We will be pardoned. We will be pardoned. They just have to make the right choice when the election comes. Remove Dr. Rowley and remove Inbert, and we is back to float as a normal country. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you so much for your contribution. Yeah, right now we back to our nation of, right now we back to our nation of a roadblock nation. You understand? We are back to a roadblock nation. That is what we're back to right now. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon to you, Brother TC.
Good afternoon, Demorius Horsley.
Brother TC?
Yes, sir?
Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you. You go right ahead. I am hearing you loud and clear. Tabakit, I am hearing you loud and clear. You go right ahead.
Good afternoon.
Tabakit, I am hearing you. You go right ahead, Tabakit.
Hello?
Well, something is definitely wrong with
Hello?
something is definitely wrong with your line.
Hello?
Something is wrong with your line, Tabakit, right? But I was hearing you loud and clear, right? I know everything in studio is on right now, so let me see. Let me take another call and see. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, Tabakit.
Hello?
Tabakit, something is wrong with your line. I don't think anything is wrong with my line. All right? If you are hearing me, I know I'm somebody. I will take another call on this line and see if it's the line or if it's Tabakit. All right? Let me take this call here. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Brother TC. I'm Brother Heavy.
Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me?
Yeah.
Are you hearing me through your phone?
I'm Brother Heavy.
Are you hearing me through your phone?
No, not on the phone, but I hear you on the screen. I hear you on the screen, on the TV.
Oh, but are you hearing me through the phone now?
No, not yet.
All right, well, you go ahead and make a contribution. Go ahead. This one is working properly, but something is wrong. Go ahead and make a contribution.
No, even I just wanted to do Brother Heavy a favor, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Dutchman, where this work was unorganized.
Yes.
To collect on Queen Street. Mr. Agard and them.
Yes, Agard, yes.
To collect something for Brother Heavy for please,
Yeah, do what?
Yeah, you collect something. Where they are telling you, please.
Oh, so it's by Agard on Queen Street.
To collect a package.
All right, no problem.
Yes, sir.
All right, no problem.
Okay, thank you. I'm not still hearing you yet on the phone.
All right, no problem. Thanks so much. Let me see if I get another call. Try putting on this and see. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You can...
Yes, I'm hearing you very clear. So you go right ahead and make a contribution.
Good afternoon to Brother TC.
Good afternoon, Demorius Horsley. I'm hearing you. I don't know what's going on with the phone line there. They're supposed to be on as well. Right, so I'm taking your calls and I'm taking your voice notes as well. Let me see if I have any voice notes coming in. All right. But I don't know, the technical team is trying to work out what's going on the... Right, so let me take this one. Hi, good afternoon, welcome. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon, caller. Caller, good afternoon. Caller, good afternoon. Nah, something is wrong. Chris, can you sort it out for me? Well, I don't know. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, welcome. Good afternoon, TC.
Good afternoon.
Why any phone, my box and I hear why any phone? I've personal spray blogs. I thought everyone's coming in or what?
Well, boy.
You see, watch yourself in there, no, boy.
I don't know. I don't know.
Thing going on, I ain't any phone. I locked on listen inside. Well, fix that problem there one time there, boy.
Yeah, we'll try. We will try. Don't worry, we will try. Yeah, man, blessings. All right, so we are feverishly trying to work out the problem that we're having with the phone lines. Just hold with us a bit, and we would see how quick we can resolve this problem. All right, so stick and stay. Don't go anywhere. You know what you can do for now? You can send me the voice notes for now. Send the voice note. Let's work with some voice notes today. 342-0081. 342-0081. Right? Send the voice notes and let's see if we could work it out. All right? Chris.
342.
Chris.
Yeah, what you say or no?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. Are you hearing me?
Nah, something wrong with all the lines.
Well, yeah, what?
On this side.
You go ahead if you're hearing me. Trinidad and Tobago is hearing you. All right.
Take off your screen.
Take off my one? All right. It's off. All right. So, what you can do, Chris, I know you're hearing me out there. What you can do, you can send me a voice note on that same number you just called there. Right? Send me a voice note because I'm hearing you all. Apparently, you all not hearing me, but you're coming through live on radio, everything. All right? So, you can send me a voice note. Let's work with the voice notes right now until the problem is sorted out. So I'm taking all voice notes. 342-0081. All right? Let me pause this here so you can get the voice notes up and running. All right?
Trinidad and Tobago, good afternoon, Heavy. Good afternoon, TC. Well, this is the #1, the future of talk radio on Trinidad and Tobago's airwaves. Yes, airwaves on 91.9 with Heavy and TC. And today is Friday, so we only have 2 hours, right? So remember, Trinidad and Tobago, share the live.
Share the live. Share the live. Huh? Well, you can take it off. Share the live. All right? So the voice note is working properly. Send your voice note 342-0081. Chris, you could send your voice notes as well, all right? Just send your voice notes.
Good evening, Brother Heavy and TC. Brother TC, I would like it to pass on Queen Street by Mr. Agard and collect a package for Brother Heavy, please.
Yes,
thank you.
I would either pass. Well, I know by the time I'm leaving this afternoon, he would most likely be not open. All right. I see a bounce in one side again. All right. So hopefully by tomorrow I could pass and collect it for him. All right. Yeah. It's now okay there. You understand? So we take any voice note. You can send the voice note 342-0081. All right. Because as you can see, we are getting some difficulties with the phone lines, but the technical team is in studio with me trying to work it out, you know, and we are hearing you as well. So if you want to call, you just call and make your contribution. We are hearing you, you know, so you can call and make a contribution. Trinidad and Tobago is hearing you as well.
When I hear Tiger is start this in this point boy name, I say like this big fat woman ain't had no shame. I could remember the last time she made money. She and she sisters was riding a donkey. So don't try to make people feel IWER is a fraud when you worship my music like if it's your God. I know things hard and you want to eat. Everybody want to look nice in the street. Tell Tigress if she want to make her comeback, don't try to take no ride on IWER George Bass.
Take it over. Take it
again. Think it over. Think it again. Think it over. Think it again.
Come back, Iowa. I say come back again.
Back to the story around Shorty. Are you ready for it? Shorty I is a spiritual fella. Everybody know the man reading the script here. I don't know what books he reading in Peparo, but if it's the Bible, he's supposed to know. Jaja say leave all judgment up to he. He take it on his own and started to judge me. I don't care if he tell people IWER is allowed.
Let me see if the problem is sorted out. I'm back on the phone lines. Caller, good afternoon, welcome. Caller, good afternoon.
Hello.
Caller, good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Hello. Yes, TC.
Yes, darling.
How are you doing?
I'm okay, and how are you?
I'm fine, man.
All right.
I'm second here, but I want to have the opportunity. We need about
You're singing, Miss Belmont, you're singing far from the phone.
All right, you're fine.
Right, I'm hearing you plenty better now.
You hear me better now?
Yes, I'm hearing you plenty better now.
I'm very happy. Need about $2 million.
About 2 million?
Yeah, but when they finish with them. You know, just let me get you a little truth.
Go ahead.
The first time I hear him talk about when he get water and he bathe under the shower, I know he was like, you know, real extreme, but I wouldn't say extreme, but that's how he felt.
Yeah.
And that time in him then, you know, he can't forget that, you know. He cannot forget that.
Yeah, that water thing traumatized heavy. It traumatized him.
That traumatized, yeah, that's the word.
Yeah.
But I call also to tell you, they had some glitch this morning. Some kind of thing with the internet. You heard about it?
Yeah, I didn't hear about it.
Yeah. They said it was something with the internet. Between 4 a.m. and sometimes 7.
Okay.
It was corrected. But still, those who don't know to jump back online might be in trouble if it was something with, I don't want to call the...
But you're hearing me, but you are hearing me quite clear, right?
I am here, right? And I hope everybody chip up and help us.
Right, nice.
I hate to see people under this kind of plenty pressure, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
All right, thanks so much. Well, we are back up and running, hopefully. Right, Miss Belmont just called and you're hearing her now loud and clear. What you can do now, the phone line is open. We can start to get those phone calls coming now. 342-0081 and 466-5391. I have 2 lime there, or 3. I'll see if I can get a few more lime for heavy. You understand? I don't know if anybody Chris, you have cow? You don't have cows? We had to get cow down, we had to go country. Yeah, we gotta go country. I see I see the next Chris send a voice note. Let me play this voice note for the next Chris. Pretty long though. Chris, don't send them kind of long voice note now. Break it up in 2. I'm also getting a call, so let me see if I can take the call. Hi, good afternoon, welcome. Caller, good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon. Yeah. Second time caller.
Yes, second time caller.
I enjoy the program. One advice I could give Heavy, right?
Tell me.
He had to go by a pundit and let the pundit jar him.
And let the pundit jar him.
Let the pundit. Yeah, they'll do the little thing there and it will get real good.
Yeah, they're pelting some serious blows behind Heavy. They're pelting some serious blows behind my partner. Chris and them.
Yeah, but always remember, always remember something, eh?
Yeah.
No weapon shall form against thee.
Shall prosper.
Hear me?
Yes.
Right. Agree. And let him repeat, always pray with Psalm 91, one of the most powerful psalms.
Yep.
Psalm 91, the best psalm they have in the Bible. But for now, we could go by one of them pundits and let them jarry him.
Yeah, and then
It'll just okay, boom, and yeah, and after they go get good.
all right, man.
Right?
Thanks for your call today. and continue calling. Calling.
Yeah, I'm a regular listener to the program, and I just don't call him.
All right, man.
I just don't call him. I listen to the program right through. I hope everything work out, and no problem like how we put going on the air, right?
Yeah,
just
man.
be careful.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes.
Yeah, man. You're welcome.
Yeah, love and respect. Well, the responsibility is not ours alone, I would say that. The responsibility falls on all our callers as well. You understand? So you have to know what to speak when you call here and what you cannot speak, because we are not going to encourage no loose conversation that could put ourselves or the frequency into disrepute. You understand? We have to understand that we have a responsibility of doing good and mindful contributions to the radio station, and that is what it's supposed to be about. Hi, good afternoon, caller.
Yes, Stacey, I called back because I realized just having happened, but I heard it loud and clear in my ears. Nice. I will be very short to this one. Listen to this. Some years ago when I was making my talk show rounds at the Gladiator, and Roberts used to be a part. Good afternoon, Mr. Roberts, Senator Roberts. He used to be on Power 102 with Sprang Along. And there was an announcing that I coming into the program because in that time everybody didn't even know who was reporting. I was really making airwave. You know what happened to me the night before I go to the program? I dream I was sucking at Chenet and swallow the seed in my sleep and pelt out my sleep and nearly dead, you know. Don't get mixed up with these people, you know. This is not our no one man, it's an organization. We're trying to bring down our organization to save this nation. So people who feel they could just call talk show radio and do this and do that, these people are not pelting no bluff, you know. They are serious, they're not ever taking place. Okay, good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago again.
Thank you so much for your call. Thank you so much for your call.
Good afternoon, TC. I send a song for everybody going for the brigade. Stop it. All watch all themselves in there, you know. Look at kicks for them, man. They're looking for souls.
Yeah, well,
I play that song, man.
I would see if I can do that, all right? Thanks. Yeah, man. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Hey, my brother. Afternoon. What's going on?
Hi, cool, man. What's up?
I get it. See, she got to tell us something, right? Well, I mean, the people in this country have to understand all this crime and murder in this country, this is normal enough. This is normal enough. If we have a dark cloud, there's a curse to have in this country 9 years now, and people don't understand that enough. And if she says that man, I'm not calling on name, eh? If she says that man, say he comes close to Mason Hall and like it's so close to Mason Hall, and that man put that creature witchcraft on a former prime minister, this country started to go downward, and people don't realize that all this murder in the liquor to John be rooming. And the rooming, that's why this country can't see way. It's when the murder and bloodshed, the liquor to John be one blood. And the time of man in high office, that the book that liquor to John be spiritual, and it's a normal thing. And before I go, so much crime happening in this country, law-abiding citizens and business people in particular applying for a fuel license. Right? And you got to tell me, this retiring commissioner that put as a puppet, she and the hands with his puppet, right? Only give 100 FPL out of 25,000 FPL. How they expect people to protect themselves? Because another machine gun, AR-15, coming in and upon guns, right? But what's so hard to give citizens FPL to protect themselves? And they even talk about the pepper spray. They come and give 1% the contract now for pepper spray. When I have to die. Now, the big controversy with the Attorney General, Mr. Teichmann, the $120 million man. Yeah, pepper spray. You ain't hearing nothing about that. They come and give 1% big state priority firm. They come and give the contract now for people to apply now. They get pepper spray. Just imagine the kind of madness going on in this country now. That's why I can't down this country and criminal and all this thing and all the power. Because you see them in power, the minister and CEO, all them are 24-hour protection, 365 days a year. So them don't give a hell a flying crap of what's going on with this country and with the citizens. That's why you see them, they need to get rid of this wicked, nasty, evil PNM next year. And I hope that PNM supporters start drinking a barley juice and listen and understand what's going on in this country. You guys driving in this road right now and not nearly every 10 feet is a crater, a pothole, a big hole, everything deployed, food prices high, gas high. People frustrated and it's not in this country, I don't know. And them people still supporting this bright family. Or don't wake up all that, wake up and see already going on in this country.
All right, caller, thanks so much. Thanks so much. Yeah, man. Thanks so much for your call. Thank you so much for your call.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Me continue with the calls now. The Maurice Hosley, I see you were calling me. All right. The phone lines are now open, so I can take the calls right now. All right. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome.
Well, TC, I am back now.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, I was going to touch on something and give another perspective, but permit me to touch on this quick and I'll go back to it.
Go right ahead.
Let me ask you a question. Trinidad is a communist country right now.
Trinidad, we don't even know what we stand for.
Because
in
why I'm telling you that you can't talk. If you talk out, you get charges. You could lose your work. You could lose your house. Somebody going to a board, somebody going to a minister, somebody doing something to... TC, where we live in, boy? How this country come this way, boy? Hey, TC, that wickedness and evil what they're doing to poor people, boy. You know, I hear you said, and I could agree with what you're saying, be careful what you say on the radio.
Yeah, you have to.
And when you... Yes. And when you said so, which I understand, you've got to be respectable to save the station. But TC, out of that, you would have pulled out a whole new conversation, and that's why I actually question if Trinidad is a communist country. But nevertheless, let me take it from there and go where I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday we had nearly like a policing lockdown. Okay? Now, which I support the TTPS, national security, anything to get rid crime. But here where I go in. If you hold all you say ghetto on the ground, you kill out everybody, you go to the ghetto communities, and you remove all the guns from those young boys. But here the question I beg. What's about the people who bringing in the containers of guns? The container of coke, the mafia, the cartel to the top. I am not seeing in any way they're going to do a policing lockdown and get these people to the top. Brother TC, let me say this. If you see a snake...
Tabakit, in all due respect, right? I have one question.
Sir.
I have one question to ask in there, right? Here,
Yes,
I would like to know how much guns came off the street yesterday, between yesterday and today, with all this roadblock, right? How much?
Well, I could answer that.
How much suspected murder accused was locked up? Because all I see out of this is because the gangsters, the bad man, the whoever, the murderers ramp up the style weekend gun. We will stop every vehicle, check them and see if they have paperwork and give ticket like we're going crazy. That's all I see out of this, and I'm being honest.
And
if you want to answer, go ahead. I would like you to answer how much guns came off the streets yesterday.
Well,
between yesterday and today.
Let me answer that. I was listening Morning Edition with Marlon Hopkins.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the senior police, hear what he said there? And I'm glad you asked that. He said they found 3 firearms and 100 rounds of ammunition.
Oh, God.
This is what he is telling Trinidad and Tobago senior police.
Oh, God.
And I'm so happy you asked that question. But permit me to go just a little bit and push the envelope.
Yeah, hurry up, because I don't want to hold back the rest of callers.
Thank you. And as I take my leave, this is the question. I would like to see them take the same initiative to get the people who bring in the containers of drugs, the container of coke, the people to the top. Because, Brother TC, if you hold everybody on the ground and you didn't touch the top, they will recruit more people. So I am saying, in truth and frank, the spinning top in mud. Tabakit out enough.
Thank you so much, Tabakit. I would like somebody to come and tell me in the different divisions how much these rifles came off the streets in yesterday's day of policing, or whatever they want to call it, because all I see it as is anyhow, because I have a lot of good police friends, so let me don't do that. All right, but it was unnecessary, I think. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, TC.
Yes.
So you hold 40 roadblocks to hold 10 people and to get 3 guns. Right?
Right.
That's what they do. Good. But I want to tie everything in a nutshell now. The incident that take place with the maxi driver getting locked up.
Right.
And the police officer asking him for
assistance.
TC, that is what you call she. We missed the mark, you know. She is a perfect identity of how poor our training of police is in Trinidad and Tobago. And I'll show you why. First, to begin with, if you're not prepared to deal with a situation, why do you engage in it? That's number one. Number two, the last time I checked, I didn't know that the uniform that the government provided you was an Iron Man uniform. I didn't know it was a Batman uniform, and I don't think those uniforms provide any form of invincibility. So what the officer did, put herself in harm's way together with her partner because of poor training, and then create a very hostile environment and try to put other people at risk as well. So let me assume that the man had a gun on him now.
Yeah. And then who's gonna protect the maxi taxi driver when he comes out to mind his family after? Who's gonna protect him?
But TC, I'm not going that far.
Who's going to protect him?
I understand that, but I'm not even going that far. I am saying that this is what you call poor police training. Because if it is you see somebody...
You see, I can't share that view, because let me tell you why. I don't know what was the situation, why she and her co-worker asked for assistance. I don't know if it was a spur of the moment, snatch a chain, pick a pocket. I don't know what it is, so I cannot say. But what I'm saying is, it is very difficult for John public to jump into any situation in terms of assisting the police, because who is going to protect me after the situation? Right. Because they're not going to go back to the police.
Exactly.
Right?
But here it is. Let me assume that is the situation that, okay, regardless of how you twist and turn it, if you see somebody and they look suspicious, 2 things you need to do. You either get in touch with your batch, assess the situation. You don't alert the situation. You assess the situation.
No, but if you can't say that, caller. You can't say that, because if somebody, the police is standing right there, and this man snatch a bag and start to run, they can't get in touch with the batch. They have to. People will say, but look, the police stand up right there, and the person snatch a bag and running, and the police did nothing. So it's a kind of give and take. That's why I say I don't want to pass judgment on the officers, because I don't know what the situation was that the alarm or ask for assistance, what I can say is, John Public, it is very difficult for us to do that because who's going to protect us after?
Right.
You understand?
Right. So, okay, so we'll agree and disagree at the same time. While I understand what you're saying, I also have my views where the situation is concerned. That's number one.
Right.
Number two, this law that was passed. TC, that law was passed when they were pelting Big Stone and bottle and things.
Yeah, we know that is an outdated something. We know that. We know
right. So all this administration, and I could tell you, and I could, according to a talk show host, I could borrow money to gamble. That officer went back in the station and somebody senior brought that to her attention.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
well,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, let me close up this hour. Thank you so much. Right?
Yes, man.
Let me close up this hour. Thank you so much. And in the second hour, I'm gonna be taking the phone calls a little faster. So stick and stay. Don't go anywhere. We have just about 20 seconds to wrap up the hour, and I hope to hear from you in the second hour. Right? You know, we just have 2 hours today, so I'm gonna be taking the phone calls a little faster in the second hour. Belmont, I see you. Everybody, I see you calling. Just don't go anywhere. We're going to pay the bills, and then when we come back, I'm going to open and take the phone calls one time. All right? Thanks so much.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM. As we transition into summer, we continue to talk politics, current events, entertainment, and what's trending while balancing the talk with some of your favorite tunes, both old and new. Our purpose is to keep you informed and edify you, as well as to give you food for thought on the current affairs of this nation and the world. Keep it locked to the Street 919 FM every day, all day. Our on-air numbers are 342-0081 and 466-5391. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The Street 919 FM. YouTube, IWER TV.
The Street 919 FM.
Shed it live. The Street 919 FM mobile app is now live. Keep in the loop with all your favorite programs. Be in the know first and carry us wherever you go. Listen and watch us live at the click of your fingertips. Download our mobile app now. Go in your favorite app store, whether it be Android or Apple, and type in The Street 919 FM.
It's been a long time.
Explosion.
May I represent for my people them?
Summer.
Ladies, if you love alkaline streets.
Day.
It's just a new thing, a new generation. That's what I say.
The biggest dancehall concert in the country is back. On Saturday, August 10th, we head to the concert capital, Queen's Park, Savannah, for the greatest concert experience of your life. Magnum Explosion Summer Stage presents Generations, the journey of dancehall. Get ready to take flight with our all-star cast performing live. Alkaline.
Boss. Hey, Trinidad. August 10th, we're going on a journey. The journey of dancehall. Queen's Park, Savannah. Summer State Generation. Hey, Magnum Explosion. Make them know, you know. Live performance by Alkaline.
Hold up. Remember me tell you, say no fit trust Babylon. Them no know justice, them a bogus. One bag and walk us smokers.
The most talked about concert of 2023 is back again. Get your tickets now. Saturday, August 10th, Magnum Explosion Summer Stage presents Generations.
Get your questions on aging answered on Monday, 22nd July from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the virtual Fifth Town Hall meeting, Aging Gracefully and Equally, as we discuss the impact of ageism on men and women with multi-sector professionals. Visit our social media pages at Gender and Child Affairs for the Zoo.
Oh God, call on the Lord. Call on Him. Pour on us, oh God. Oh God, as we pray. Oh.
You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour all-night prayer every Friday evening, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Designed with you in mind, this ministry deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated and can be sent through the First Citizens Bank, account 795-222, in the name of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly. For more information, please call 753-1113. May God richly bless you.
The light of your glory.
Young people of our nation, ignite your wellness journey with Nature's Touch Youth Health Caravan with Princess Omega and Associates. Prevent ill health today and reap the benefit of good health tomorrow. Join us every second and fourth Saturday of each month at 9:25 a.m. to 9:55 a.m., where we bring to you innovative health solutions. Invest in yourself today by ensuring that you're enjoying optimum health. We are located at number 3, 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road, Barataria. For further information, please call or WhatsApp us at 868-310-8671 or 364-4464. Remember, at Nature's Touch, your health is our priority.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Future of Talk with TC and Heavy Duty, where today's conversations create tomorrow's reality on the Street 919 FM, the official station that defends the nation. TC and Heavy Duty on the Street 919 FM, the official station that defends the nation.
Well, I guess you realize we are back on the inside. Let me give you some more information as well. Gita Ramnarayan presents the Summer Cooler Cruise on Saturday the 20th July 2024 on board the luxurious Sea Champion. Of course, boarding is at Kings Wharf in San Fernando. Boarding time at 3 p.m. and we sail at 4 p.m. sharp. All right, live performances by Dazzlin Darina, Anthony Batson, Akash M, and of course Climax. All right, free shots on entry. And for your ticket information and to get those tickets right now, you can call 777-4302. That's 777-4302 or 751-4135. Or you can also call 360-1725. All right. Remember, there's no oversized coolers allowed, and of course, no glass bottles. Write down that date. It's Saturday the 20th. That's this Saturday, Saturday the 20th of July 2024. Right? Summer Cooler Cruise. It's on. Brand new at Light Pole 50 DT Street out there in Cunupia. You can find a brand new better deal. We do. Yeah, you can find a brand new better deal. We have done it again. Check out the new amazing deals just for you. It's always better at a better deal. Come down today Don't forget to ask about our amazing in-store shopping competition. We always got something going on. All right? Always amazing and to, something to please all our customers. Yes, we never do anything less. Lots more in store, so just ask when you come there, and it's always a better deal at a better deal. Offer runs until July 24, 2024, or while stocks last. Remember the address, Light Pole, 50 Deity Street out there in Canopia, or Aranguez Road, number 70 Aranguez Road in San Juan. All right? Come enjoy Christmas in July. We're at Furniture Plus with incredible deals in store and online. Shop Queen mattresses for only $6.99 or get combo deals for $14.99. Save up to $3,600 on appliances and get up to 30% off in furnitures. All right. Plus, get free gift at selected purchases. Don't forget that. Yep. Need a payment plan? Available higher purchase plans is available for you. All right. Affordable payment plans is available for you. All Furniture Plus stores are open Monday to Saturday, but you can find the shops of our Rima store open on Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and the San Juan store open from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. All right. Check social media or in store for details. That's it for that. I have this very long voice note from Chris here from the first hour. Let me see if I can get this out of the way, and then I'm going to take your calls. All right?
Yeah, TC, good afternoon to you and your listeners. Well, I see your partner heavy get caught up in the traps the police and them will be setting, boy. But as just yesterday I tell one of my partner, boy, you see when you jump in your car and looking to go anyway, if you know it have any issue or anything where you might have an issue with the police and get a ticket, you have to watch yourself and class yourself as a fugitive, right? And armed and dangerous. Because apparently that is how the TTPS are classing the driving public, right? There is extreme aggressiveness to prosecute persons who driving on the road, right? For matters that, in my opinion, are less trivial than a lot of issues that we have in the country, right? And you know, I hear people saying it's a tactic for the government to get more money or whatever. And, you know, the government is bring these kind of comments on themselves. When it is they get themselves involved with the police or the work of the police, right? When it is convenient for them. Politicians have continuously been using platforms to make announcements as if they are working in tandem or they are part and parcel of the police service, right? And continuously hoodwinking the nation because the police have their duties to enforce the law, right? And the politicians have their duties separately. But when it is convenient, politicians making statements like full brunt of the law, you will be this and you will be that. That is up for the police, right? But when it is convenient and it's sounding nice in your supporters' ears, you will come and talk on a platform like if you can do the work of the police, right? But it's not easy in this place called Trinidad and Tobago here. It's really not easy. As I continue to say, all these politicians, the majority of them and their leadership continue to make unhealthy decisions for...
All right, so, Chris, we got you. Hi, good afternoon, welcome. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
to everybody necessarily become experts.
I'm not hearing you very clear, caller.
Yeah, now hear me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you now.
Yeah, man. Now that's saying sometimes the temporary experts we just have this come out from time to time. You know, talking about the police training and. But I could be honest with you, I didn't know that law exists.
Yeah.
I could be honest and say that. So it was education for me, nevertheless.
Yeah.
But I mean, we could sit down and we could talk all day, create scenarios, but we don't know the facts, and how we were there.
Exactly.
And I was thinking, no officer who could have handled a situation would have probably even rendered any assistance if it wasn't required.
Yeah.
And we self would have say if that same individual had something that looking like, you know, what it could have been, that go and rob that same said Maxi, would have been singing a different song. Oh, they're getting taxpayers' money and they ain't doing nothing. So let me wait and see the investigation. Let me see what come out of it. And if it's a law that we feel that we can revise or repeal or take it off the books altogether or open,
yeah,
let me try and apply that. So I mean, all this loose talk with police training, and don't get me wrong, the police could do some training.
Yeah, they could do. Yeah, I think the standard of the training for the police officers should go up a bit, because I mean everything is moving forward. So you know, I saw a picture circling on social media just yesterday. Well, with the day of policing, all today it's all over social media with with a very robust officer, I should say. He's very big in size, belly all across the road, and that to me, you know, is you know, I mean, if you're doing the job, you have to kind of keep yourself at a certain way, you know.
Correct. Yeah, okay. So you have a standard to maintain, and I mean, funny enough, we talking about this thing, and I mean, whether she was in uniform or no, I don't know, but the mere fact that if somebody exercising her duties, uniform or not, as a law-abiding country, is supposed to comply. You know what I mean? So if she had to reach the point where extending for that as assistant. So I was thinking about you 60 you know.
Yeah,
so I felt we beaten up too early. Let me see how things go. We understand that is a law on the books. Let me see how it go. If we feel like it, we could repeat it. Let me lawmakers then decide to take it off. And I personally don't know about our law.
All right, man. Thanks so much for your call.
Blessings, brother.
Blessings. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome, caller.
Love in the house.
Love in the house. Hey, love in the house. Is the scene?
Yes, cool, my brother. Normal. Love in the house, every. Love in the house, Trinidad and Tobago, and the rest of the listening world. I am man that just be listening. But here what I say now. First thing, after you see heavy. Listen, you see when it stand up for your rights and it stand up for equality and justice, it only have two rules. Rule number one is to never forget or never give up the fight. And rule number two is to never forget rule number one. You know what I'm saying? You see, coming and saying, you see that discouragement is not what you need. You know what I'm telling you, that if you don't know the power of the words, be careful how you're using it. Because the same way you could be hearing negative talk will make giving you doubts and making you feel to give up. When you transmit that on the air to people who just only so educated, you could install doubts in them too, you know. At the end of the day, no, not even God could have saved everybody, not even Moses. Those study who don't want to come, Noah in the ark, not even he, but to still keep up with the mission until they fulfill it. That's what we want. But here, my whole take is here right now. All that we're going on with them car thing, that I just additional reason to do vote for the PNM. People in realizing there's an election coming up here. Don't care what them do. Nothing they do could convince me to vote for them. You see, Miss Makira Pandey, this is the person who I watching here right now. And if you push that move, well, right now, I don't want a leader like you. For one reason, it's because that is your father legacy is the UNC. How come for 9 years you silent, all these things happening, you didn't stand up with your father legacy, like you do like Kamala? Don't have that spirit like Dr. Rowley. We do what a revenging spirit is. That we're having this now. Right now, the country depending on your father legacy. Right now, the country depending on the UNC. The only people who keep up the UNC head is Kamala Prasad Bisasanchi government. You, my sister, I want you put your senses together, you know. Because the country need you. They're not on a TV show, you know. Because you come in and do that, you come in and obstruct a whole process. You're only making it better for the same man who was fighting down your father legacy. Why you inform some kind of MOU, join up with? I begging you to do that, please. We need us. Because if you can see that is what required at the moment to get rid of this common enemy, then you is not really a leader. You're not the leadership. You have to see, if you do that, you're going to obstruct a whole process here. Watch is everybody depending on this and depending on you, depending on the UNC. Still your father legacy. Think about what you're doing. Pay a census to get on, my sister.
All right, love in the house. Let me take
love
on
in the house.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to take the calls a little faster in this hour because we have a lot of calls on the line. So I don't want to stick to one call, all right? Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, Heavy and TC.
Good afternoon, caller.
My brother, what on my boner?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is, you see that roadblock? If that is the crime plan the police and the government have, I figure they may have no plan at all.
Yeah,
Let me tell you the plan.
Yeah, they have no plan.
Let me tell you what the plan the government and the national security have to come with. We have to have a roadblock on the sea, guarding the post. We have to have a roadblock in the airport, watching we coming in. We have to have a roadblock on the port, where the camera and them break down and all these things and seeing we coming in. And here why begin. They're trying to justify to this nation that they're working by setting up roadblock and getting tickets. Right?
Yeah.
Why they don't set up roadblock where all them police living, they know everybody. Everybody know everybody in this country, you know. Who have gun, who have knife, who have truck, who have barco, who have everything. So all you deal with that crime plan. Don't bring it on the poor man and talking about seat belt and light blue. All you have a nice day, boy.
Thank you so much for your call. I would like to entertain some callers that went. Thank you so much for your call, caller. I would like to entertain some callers that actually went through that roadblock. Is there anybody that actually went through the roadblock? Could you give me the experience of going through any one of the roadblocks over between yesterday and today? I would like to hear from you all if you're out there as well. All right. Hi, good afternoon, caller. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Evi. Good afternoon, TC.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. I endorse everything what Loving you saying. And Michaela is at 1%. The 5 NP were get fire the other day. No were get fire. What raised the head in the UNC the other day. The 1% always have more heavy TC. When the 1% run in our country, as one leader is going to fall, they have a next one in place to put in. And that is how it runs. Let's vote for the 1%. We have to stop vote for the 1% in the disguise of TTC at the PNM, brother. That is where we fight this. That's why we feeling it on the plantation, right, brother boy. We voting for the 1% under the disguise of PNM. Thank you, boy. Sorry to take so long, TC. Bless.
Thank you so much for your call, all right?
Yeah, bless.
TC, I know today we short on, but this might be my last voicemail, right? So I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to you and Heavy for this week. Again, I know Heavy must be under pressure, but I know God is good, Heavy. God is good. So I want to thank all the callers, all the voice mailers, all the PNS supporters who just call and listen to me and send information back to the Balizi house. I want to have a blessed weekend. I pray that this weekend is a murder-free weekend.
Yep.
We won't repeat what happened last weekend.
Yep.
So TC, thank you to you and Heavy. God bless you. God bless your family and God bless Trinidad and Tobago.
I really hope that your prayers been answered, my brother, because we really need, you know, a crime-free weekend, a murder-free weekend, a weekend that doesn't have to run up the numbers like how they run up there, you know. But I hope your prayers are being answered. I really do. I know there's a lot of praying people in Trinidad. So, hi, good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Heavy. TC, Brother Heavy. Wherever he is, I hope you get through everything in Jesus' name. Brother TC, you and see I'm proud here. Here what's going on. You know the message is reaching across and into South America too. Because here what's going on. The Spanish and them in Trinidad and Tobago understand what we just be talking about on this show. About a dictator. And they know the 27 or the 28 they're going to the polls. I know the polls showing in Venezuela that Maduro is looking bright like the star, you know. He looked like he'll be the opposition. That man had 15 spaces on the ballot paper for the people to vote for him. He put the other representative, but the message getting across. Because if Maduro is sure, that is what in Trinidad here we have to follow, and Trump and follow suit. And we are looking for change and unity. Whereas in the other weekend, and in Jesus' name, Monday, peace, God. Thank you all, to all the listeners. Unity is equal.
Thanks so much for your call. Thanks so much for your call. I continue to take your calls. As I say, I would like to hear from somebody who experienced one of the roadblocks, you know, you went through, and give me an idea of what took place in the roadblock. Did they search the vehicle that you were in? Did they just, you know, ask for your documents? You know, things like that. I want to find out, because up to this afternoon, the roadblocks were still happening, you know, and I personally don't think that it is going to have any massive effect on, it's just like the bail amendment bill, right? It's not going to have any massive effect on the crime situation in Trinidad and Tobago, where these youths is concerned. They just, and I said it yesterday, you know, to me, the man with the rifle getting to go out there, kill 3 and 4 and reach back home, but a man who's going to the supermarket without a sticker can make it back home safe. He's coming back home with a ticket for a sticker, you know. And I really don't understand it. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
TC, evening time again, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yesterday in the Canupia area, right around before midday, I was part of the one roadblock actually.
Right.
Right, and to me, like I say, well, remember I have a different twist on these roadblocks, eh?
Tell me.
Because while crime is one of the major issues right now, you know, I have a problem with some of my fellow motorists. You know?
With your fellow
motorists.
Motorists, all right.
Yeah, because while people don't see it, I mean, there's always, you know, try to downplay it, and, you know, I believe, I mean, after 2 experiences, the second time was a guy who driving a relatively new vehicle, no insurance. I had to wait almost 2 years before I was compensated. So, I mean...
Yeah, I went through times where one of my vehicles got hit and the guy had no license and no insurance. So I understand what you're saying.
Goodness.
I understand. I understand you fully, but the reasons for these roadblocks is what I don't understand.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. This is part of a crime plan after a weekend of devastation in Trinidad. Right. And to me, after a weekend like this, right? If I get stuck in a roadblock, brother, and you ain't go through my trunk, you ain't thoroughly search down my vehicle,
you're wasting my time.
Then thank you, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're wasting my time.
It come like if it's a roadblock, but you check my documents, and then you walk around my vehicle. So what was the purpose of the roadblock? I could have a rifle below or a handgun below my seat.
Correct.
I could have a rifle in my trunk. But that was the... Understand what I'm saying in the call?
I totally agree with you, because I was expecting, and I tell you, well, I'm a lawyer, but you could open my car, you could open my engine, you could
go through.
Cut my tire.
Thank you.
Or heavy, nothing like that.
Nothing like that, huh?
Nothing like that.
So what was the experience? Not documents, was the experience?
License experience, where you're coming from, where you're going. Very respectful officers. I wouldn't mind.
I'm not coming down on the officers at all.
Yeah, because they're getting the directives.
Right. I am not coming down on the officers at all. The officers are there to do our job. And we feel safer when we see them, when they are visible. Right?
Correct.
So I am not coming down on the officers. Nobody can call me and tell me nothing bad about no police. Right? Because I'm not going through that. What I'm saying is, the objective, right? If today, this morning, on Morning Edition, or all through all the newspapers today, I was seeing that they get 80 firearm.
Right.
The arrest 40 suspects that was, You know, name callers.
Pending warrants.
Pending warrants, this, that, and I ain't talking about no maintenance. Men who murder and this and that and whatever.
Correct.
Then I would have said to myself, this roadblock, this one work.
I agree.
But from time to time, we have been having this. Every time the Trinidad cry out a big crime surge, right? It's roadblock. We are learned from that yet?
Yeah. And that next thing too, and while I was waiting, the civil officers had about 4 or 5 cars, and like you correctly say, I chunked them open. I stop and search. It's not to me.
A dog walking around a car self.
Nothing like that. So I was disappointed with that.
Thank you. You know, in America, a roadblock. When they pull you down, dog walk around your car thing.
Yeah.
Come on, we have to do better than that.
And I would have complied. I know me, I'm not car to hide. I'll comply.
Me myself.
Yeah, I complied. I was expecting to see something like that, but that's normal stop search. We're coming from, we're going license insurance, bam, have a good day, go up the road.
Thank you.
So
you could have a handgun sticking right below your seat there, right?
Correct.
And nobody here know that. You could have cheap on any kind of drugs, any kind of narcotics under your seat. No problem.
Correct. Well, you understand where I was going.
Thank you very much, man.
Right. Have a good evening, brother.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much for your contribution. And this is my problem. I have no problem with the roadblocks, but I want effective roadblocks. I want when I see the roadblock, you must pull me out my car and put me against the wall. I don't have no problem with that. Stand up against the wall, tall man. Yeah, no problem, sir. Right? And the shine the light if it's nighttime, blah, 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 and let me see some effective things happening. Look for stuff. They understand? Because it's vehicle self-man taken to go out there and do these heinous crimes that they're doing. Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, TC.
Good afternoon.
Good program as always.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, because you see, their objective is not about problem. Their objective is not about solving crime, you know. It's about pressuring the ordinary man. That's what their objective is all about.
Exactly.
Right? It's not about solving crime, because if they wanted to solve crime, they could have done that decades ago, years ago. Right? With respect to the weekend and murders, we saw a 15-year-old boy shot 6:45 a.m. this morning in Port of Spain, you know.
15-year-old.
6:45 a.m. this morning. The murders have started. Right? And all the police could say is gang-related. That's all the police say, gang-related. But the murders have started 6:45 a.m. this morning. They didn't wait until 4 p.m. after work, you know.
Wow.
6:45. Take care.
Thank you so much, caller. Wow. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon. Yes, sir.
I hear you know, but even though that caller there says the stream was different because one of my brother went through and the check is stronger than what he's the kind of grinding.
The check is? The check is?
I understand what you're saying because crime have no look.
Yes.
But police have a kind of training. I can't really use the exact term.
Right.
They could be wrong, Okay, they could be wrong most of the time, But it depends on, let's be honest, like how the world is run. Something to look at if you look, you'll know, but something that...
Right. I fully understand what you're saying there. Yeah. If you look suspicious,
So not everybody to pull aside go be like that because my brother didn't check it now. And the thing was, this is why I tell guy, he didn't sell smoke, you drink that. But that's telling him. So, understand, but I like it. That would have been more time, but still. No, I come to, but the thing was it, look me, I am a rat at that thing, and they didn't check me at all. But I was driving the people in the vehicle now, what happened is a right vehicle.
Right, I understand.
But as I put on my gas one time, because it's jumping on my gas one time.
Yeah.
And I did normal, I did nothing, so it was cool. All right, thanks, brother.
Thank you so much. I like how the people call in who actually experienced it, and they have different experiences. If you realize, they have different experiences on passing through the roadblock. Chuck, man!
Yeah, good. Afternoon.
What's up?
Yeah. I'm good. Well, the closest I had to that, it wasn't really a thing. What happened? The company got another job. So I come out of Santa Cruz, right? We were on the side where I live. So what went on now? Coming on with the container. So what is going on now? When you reach by Mission Road, well, you use a sound, man. So you know
you're supposed to swing. You're supposed to swing by Mission Road.
Right. No.
At a certain hour.
Hear this. Right. Now, here, remember, I am driving a 8-wheeler container truck.
Yes, you cannot swing there. You cannot swing.
So, the policewoman stopped me. Why does you going through no entry? I said, ma'am, with all due respect, then I attack back. I said, officer, with all due respect, I said, I cannot go on Mission Road.
No, you cannot turn there.
I said, but ma'am, look, it's a 40-foot half one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she take her book and she said, all right. I ain't say nothing. I zipped my mouth and I said, quiet. I said, ma'am, it have an S on the truck. I said, that S is put there by license office, authorized by license office for a reason. I said, the only time with this truck I cannot go at no entry is if I'm bobtail, which is the truck alone.
Right.
But once that trailer or a container, I said, I cannot. So, me say, now I keep coming around. And he said, what are you doing? Well, why you stop the man for? Well, I want to check him and this and that, but you know, he want to go to he said, but the man can't go. You know, that woman still decided, you know, she could still walk around, knock tires. I said, ma'am, I don't have a problem, knock my tires.
Yeah.
But what I highlighting about that, I said, knock my tires, check everything. I said, there, look at 5 cents, chuck it down in the bead. If you see more, I said, they educate you and all. You see, some of them don't know.
Yeah.
So the management say, do, they just do.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. She was not privy to the information that with your how you hook up on a 40-foot trailer, right? You cannot. There is no way you can make that corner there, and you are allowed because of that sign on your truck that you can go down a no entry, and that is not really a no entry. That is a no entry at a certain. Well, it's not, I shouldn't say it's a temporary no entry. I should say.
Yeah, I feel like the correct definition.
Yeah, it's a temporary no entry.
So I believe, because I always say, my father is 91, he's a retired officer, and he is always saying his opinion. Sometimes when he go down to headquarters to do up his life certificate and thing and whatever, and he hears and he sees how some of them operate, he says, I don't wonder back then to how it is now, where have it fell? What crack you fall through? Because you see some of them, when you see some of them right here, I don't wonder sometimes. I'm saying I Mr. Scholar, you know. But at the end of the day, it leaves it a wonder sometimes. It's all about, you have to know the correct thing. But I mean, I still, before I go, I still echo the sentiment to me. So, only time you're doing this policing is when you have 19 murders, or a building fall down, or somebody, let's say like what happened in 2011 or 9 or they crash a plane. That's the only time. So, I'll say, look on listening. Trinidad and Tobago, all be safe, TC heavy, everyone.
Yeah, man.
Chuck man in the house, and you all be safe.
All right, Chuck man, thanks so much.
Enjoy your weekend. So you all will do. Be safe.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much for your contribution. Let me play this voice note here.
Yeah, TC, but heavy. Well, I know you hire see with the vehicle, but you know what? All God's blessings come out to all you, right? You know, I want to find out how come when you have a murder, a drive-by shooting, wherever, these men rolling up in their vehicles and shooting at people and things. How come they don't hold a roadblock when it comes to these kind of things? Eh? After people make a report, boy, there's a shooting here. No, but you don't hold no freaking roadblock. No, you don't see no roadblock. You don't see no roadblock, no way. You don't hear, well, all right, we apprehend the suspect in a roadblock, so. You don't hear nothing, but they can hold a roadblock for people when they're commuting to go to work and go to, in the wrong time, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't mean not the whole roadblock, but it's like an excuse they're using. The roadblocks is an excuse. You understand? For not doing the work efficient. You understand where I'm coming from? And these people and them, I don't know what to say about our police force, man. The seniors.
Again, I am not gonna be against the officers. They are carrying out their duties. Secondly, this is just my personal belief that the whole training system, the whole information-wise system where the policing is concerned, it needs to update, it needs to upgrade, it needs to come up the road. We are we still doing the 1970 training, you know, and after the 1970 training, we gray shirt and we blue trousers, and we out there, and we just do what we believe is right, you know? And I say what we believe is right because you get different views from different officers, and they're supposed to be pushing the same head. Every officer is supposed to be having one rule book to go by, one Bible. It's supposed to be one policing Bible, and everybody reading from that one policing Bible. But one police will tell you, you know, this is wrong, and then you would have like a police friend or a police family, and they would tell you, but that police stupid, or how he could tell you this, how he could tell you that, you know, and that is very confusing to John public. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, TC.
Good afternoon.
You know, they cut down the time span of the training. It used to be 6 months.
The what?
But it's 4 months now.
They cut down the time of the training?
Yeah, 4 months.
4 months?
The last batch will come out, and we're so surprised. They tell me they cut it down. It was 4 months. It was 4 months now.
4 months
for them to pass out. Right. And another thing, got my train of thought going. Yeah, check out the people who own the excavator and all the check out the names of the people who own the excavator and all the machinery with Warner episode.
Okay, I will check it out and see.
Yeah, a 1%. All right, check it out.
Thanks so much. But I tell you, 4 months. Do you think somebody? Is it possible that somebody could be trained properly and be a well-efficient police officer in 4 months? If that is the case, 4 months. You could be efficient and carry out your duty in a manner that, you know, what kind of training you could get in 4 months? Ah man, something ain't right there. Because I know it was 6 months. But I'm taking your calls on your voice notes, TNT. I'm taking your calls on your voice note. 324-0081, 324-0081. And 466-5391. 2 days of roadblocks in TNT and 2 days of, you know, I don't know. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, TC.
Good afternoon, brother.
Listen, whether it's 4 months or 6 months, you think that anybody could learn the laws that they have to enforce in that space of time?
I don't think so.
Exactly. Why I think we having all these problems in our police service? They're just taking people and they're saying they're taking it from the same community, the same constituency where we having all the challenges. But if all you know that, then all you're supposed to fully well know, then it requires rigorous training over a lengthy period to get the best set of people. But they just taking people, passing them through a quick phase, 4 months or 6 months, them have to come and enforce the law. What is the law? What is the law? Are they going to know what the law is in its entirety in that 4 months period?
Yeah.
And is there something, it has something that is mandatory that they're going to constantly keep learning the law and making themselves abreast of the changes that might come up? We need to get serious. But you see this place called Trinidad and Tobago? You see this place? As long as we don't take our eyes off of the red and the yellow TC, boy, we going down the road where we heading even faster. Even faster, because these politicians have understood and they understand that as long as we playing this ping pong thing here, they will continue to win, whether they're in government, they're in opposition, because you name it. Anybody running in their houses, anybody, come on. I just try to understand how we just still be coming and arguing with one another in defense of these people who could stand on our platform, knowing that when they go to events courtesy the state, boy, is eat and drink to your leisure. But they must stand on our platform and tell you about cutting back on your macaroni pie. I feel, is it right for these politicians to keep accusing one another and then coming to these citizens, for these citizens to fit the bill? Is that right in Trinidad and Tobago, boy?
Never be right.
And them have us busy arguing with one another? The police and them not fully efficient enough to go after the serious matters that these politicians keep accusing one another of. We still exposed to whichever party come in and do whatever again, whatever who accuse them of. So they're accusing the PNM. Now if they win, the PNM could still go back and do what they've been doing. We are accusing the UNC. If they win, they could still go back and do what they've been accusing them of doing. What we doing in the country, if we don't want to call a spade, I don't think we understand this type of society we're creating here. I really don't think we know what's going on here at all. Because it is troubling to understand how these people is know everything, all the problems, when they're not in the position to do so. But you see, as they had a position in a powerful place, boy, the powers you think I have, I don't have. And the powers I don't have, I do have. And it's a rubbish from each and every quarter of authority in this place.
All right, Chris.
We arrested Christmas list. Last but not least, before I go, we arrested Christmas list TC. That assist in anything at all, right?
Nothing.
It has people who wasn't playing no mask and was playing firearm. We see any of them, the police saying, hey, we arrest this person. So the same intelligence they use to arrest Christmas list, it has so much information and that all they not use it. I'll turn, buddy.
Yeah, man, thanks.
Yeah.
Mr. West, I saw you were calling. You can try and get me back online, all right? I know you're out there and you're listening. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Hi, Chuckman here, you said something just now, and I'll say quickly, I was a juror in a matter. There is something the police have called the standing order.
Right.
Now, that is a book tick like the Bible.
Right.
And I can recall there was an officer who was brought up for her misbehavior in public office.
Right.
And I can recall seeing his attorney using quoting from standing order so and the judge she would have said this and the other. So I think there is a rule book. Well, when I say I think from what I said,
I know there must be a guideline for them to. But the problem is everybody's not going with that guideline.
With that book, it come like it come just like how a person will read something from the Quran or the Bible and take what they want to take. It appears that they're doing the same thing with you, if that is the standard or if that is the said code of conduct.
Yeah, I know there will be something, but I am sure that they are not
I
all.
remember witnessing something like that.
Yeah.
So I was because every thick book and the lawyer he pulled out one and he pulled out the next volume and what other thing and it's a whole series. So that I think that had to be what you were referring to.
Yeah.
But they need upgrading. They need upgrading. Look, I'm driving a truck right now. I don't need clutch again. I don't have a mash clutch. I could tip tronic in my hands. We upgrading. We had to go with the time.
Yeah.
We had to be right there. Yeah. So locked on and listen again.
Thank you so much, Chuck, man. Love and respect. Be safe on the road as well.
Will do.
Yeah, man.
Good afternoon, TC. Good afternoon, everywhere. Go by Tabakit and take a bush bath and come back all fresh Monday morning. Heavy, reach home safe, TC. Reach home safe and watch out yourself over the weekend. Cause only walking home, yeah. Stop it. Love and respect, TC, man. And heavy. Love.
Wait, nah. Tabakit, you giving bush bath?
Good afternoon, TC again, and heavy wherever you is, brother. Blessed. Here we're going on. See that police system we have running here? We don't want that system to change. That system is only change when the politician try to change it in the benefit of the politician. Once the population keep killing themselves out and fighting and carrying on in this kind of way and allowing politicians to increase taxes on us, the police will come automatically the enemy of the people. We will not allow that here. So the police is your friend, he's your family, he's your brother, he's your sister, she's your sister, everybody in the police service. Don't let Dr. Rowley and the PNM create a wedge between the police service and the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago to stay in power. Is that what the PNM doing? He's going to create a police service inside of a police service. He's going to create an army inside of the army. He's going to create a Coast Guard into the Coast Guard. He's going to make and try to put a path for them to stay in power. Break that spell on you.
Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Cool.
Caller?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Where's your co-host?
Excuse me?
Where's your co-host? I don't hear me.
Oh, no, he's not in this afternoon. He had some car issues and he's dealing with it.
I hear you saying like somebody is doing something. If your subic is heavy, what you expecting? I think we should need some worry about that.
Mr. Aruka.
No, I see brother, he told brother we can stop this thing, but go right ahead.
Well, all right. I would allow you to mama guy him a little bit this afternoon.
Yeah. Listen, he's hopeless, but I vote for you. I know you voted for the PNM because you know truth when you see truth. But you see, the problem I'm seeing with our nation.
I'm not. You're breaking up a bit. Yeah, I need to hear.
I know. I think I realize that it's probably. I think you're still breaking up.
No, I'm hearing you very clear now. You go ahead.
I think the problem is dishonesty. We are inherently dishonest. Everybody knows in this country that the UNC tenure was the worst in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. I'm listening to a program this morning, not on this station. I'm listening to a program on another station saying that police officers, because they are involved in the process of importing of when you import firearms, you must pass through the public service and the persons who job it is to come and check your import permits and things. And they simply refuse to stay and understand that Stanley John said that this was a criminal, a well-oiled criminal enterprise. The police have real issues. And if we don't want the police to do roadblocks and road checks because they can't find 100 AR-15 and only find 3, then call.
Haruka? I heard you up to the part where you said if you don't want the police to hold roadblocks to get 3 guns and
Yeah.
You're breaking up again.
It wouldn't be effective if you hardly hear me. But if the people
you're breaking up really bad. Yeah, I think you're breaking up because the amount of foolishness you want to talk there, right? They are not allowing you to speak that level of foolishness today. You understand? But nevertheless, if you want to call back on the other line, you can. I just have about 2 minutes and a half before I wrap up. All right? I have some voice notes there. Let me play out the voice notes. All right?
TC, you see the same thing I was saying? I'm blaming the officers on the groundwork who getting orders. You know, it's the seniors and them bad management. You understand? Look what you saying there. 4 months. Who could train properly in 4 months' time? Huh? Who could be seasoning it in as you know, officer of the law in 4 months? Who could do that? Nobody could do that. You understand? 4 months. Come on, TC. Come on. You see what I'm saying? And you know these things don't be revealed to the public. You understand? That's why all your show so informative.
Yeah. Well, one of the callers said it was 6 months. I know it was 6 months. But it's now 4 months and if that information is true, I am telling you, that is crazy. There is no way that could happen in 4 months. You know, no way training could happen in 4 months.
To Mr. Aruka, have a hell of a weekend.
Only Mr. Aruka now.
So you calling to this heavy boy? It's almost 6 o'clock. You ain't think you should find yourself in your Falco, Brewster? Go in your Falco and close your mouth for the day now.
Well,
have a good day, TC.
Thank you so much. Well, TNT, I want to say thank you so much for the week. Thank you so much for the continuous support. Thank you so much for each and every one, your calls, your voice notes, and continue to share the live, share the live, share the live, share the live. I have one voice note here. It's going to take me straight into the top of the hour. I have just about a minute to go. So thank you so much. Love, respect, and see you guys on Monday. God spare life, give us health and strength. All right?
Yeah. I listen to everything you're saying because you know about it. This is Chamfle. I listened to Mr. Aruka. Saying that the UNC tenure was the worst. That is not true. Right? I know it had some things just hanging over the UNC head and over certain things and certain ministers and so forth. Yes, but the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago was much more happier than what we're going to know. Right? The present administration don't have ideas how to run this country properly. And that since the UNC have the solution, I know. But I'm not going to take the next 5 years of this previous government, right? So he cannot say it was worse then. We're going through hell right now.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM. As we transition into summer, we continue to talk politics, current events, entertainment, and what's trending while balancing the talk with some of your favorite Jews, both old and new. Our purpose is to keep you informed and edify you, as well as to give you food for thought on the current affairs of this nation and the world. Keep it locked to the Street 919 FM every day, all day. Our on-air numbers are 342-0081 and 466-5391. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The Street 919 FM. YouTube.